Traders, how are we? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're all well. Hope you're having a good trading week thus far. We are going to do the following in the next 45 minutes or so. So we have another $5,000 funded challenge to give away during this live stream. When we will do it, nobody knows. That adds to the suspense. So we're going to do that, guys. And we're going to do questions about me. That may sound very narcissistic, and it is. But yeah, we're going to do questions about me to see if you actually listen to me from time to time. So yeah, we're going to do a little quiz about me to give away the $5,000 funded challenge. Cephas Bonacci says it's got to be him this week. We are also going to look at a trade I am currently in. This is not an indicator trade, which is what I'm doing in the VIP community. This is actually a trade I took on my account. So we're going to take a look at that. And we're going to take a look at the US dollar majors, because I really like how they are setting up. Some of them have already made their move, but some of them haven't. All right, so we're going to take a look at US dollar major pairs as well. And there's lots of them really setting up. What else are we going to do? We're going to take as many of your questions as humanly possible. So please get your questions over to me, guys. Yeah, I look forward to your questions. I really like getting my teeth into your questions. So don't be shy. Leave a question. There's no such thing as a silly question. Also, there's more. There's so much we're going to do during this live stream. Also, my background, my very zen sun setting background is back. I've actually got a green screen. So there you go. What else am I going to tell you? Right, that's about it, guys. And hopefully you checked out my free class earlier. I really enjoyed doing that as well. So I hope you checked out my free class early on. Right, let's start with a trade that I am in, right? And this is pound against the Japanese yen. Okay, so this is a trade that I'm in. Now, in our trading community, guys, I am only trading indicator trades this month. And just to show you guys, we did have a couple of winning trades yesterday, right? So all these trades in here, guys, you can see this is the VIP Discord, but all of these trades in here, right, are all this D4A strategy, D4 strategy. These are all parts of the indicator. And we had a pretty good day yesterday, right? So we're about 1% up from yesterday. So if you're interested to see how that's getting on, please come join our free Discord. But this is a separate from the indicator, okay? And this is the trade, guys. It's pound Japanese yen buys. Now, as you can see, right, pound yen was in this downtrend, right? And then price shot up and we're clearly in an uptrend, right? We're getting higher highs. Okay, and we've got just a bit more room to move into to come back up to this 205 psychological level, right? So daily is telling me we can buy, and then just look at the candles, bullish, nice big bullish wick, everything's bullish, right? And everything's telling me there's enough buying pressure to potentially come back up to this area of resistance here. Now, if we now drop to the H4, this is interesting. Well, I find it interesting, right? You might fall asleep, but I find it interesting. So, as you know, guys, right? I'm looking for H4 trend and I'm looking for a retrace, right? So we're in this H4 uptrend and we get this retrace. Right, you can clearly see that we're getting higher highs, right? And these are the last lows in here, really, and they haven't broke. And this candle right here is bullish enough, right? I know it's a red candle, but that is clearly bullish enough. So you're probably thinking, Tom, why didn't you just enter on here, right? And start buying it? Why did you enter down here? You can see my trade here. The reason for that is ultimately I want to make the last H4 high my target. Why do I want to do that? Because there is a strong probability that it will reach the last high. Right? There is. If you're in a H4 uptrend, daily's in an uptrend, you're getting bullish candles, there's a very good chance, at the very least, it's going to make it back up to this high. So that is my target. And then my stop loss, I knew as well. I wanted to basically go below. You can't. Can you see it? Anyway, there's a 250 level in here, 203.50, right here. Okay, so there's a 203.50 level here, which is a psychological level, right? So I wanted to put my stop loss below that. So all I do, guys, is basically we've had this candle, which is bullish enough to trade. But once we pull back to an area where I can get 1:1, that's where I enter, because that's the, sorry guys, I've got a slightly itchy foot here, bit of a close up on my big nose. Because what I want, guys, is at least a 1:1, right? And this is what we're seeing so far. So that's the trade, and that's why I entered there. It's very important that you know your target and stop loss before you enter a trade, right? And that's what impacted this trade and how I entered. Now, another thing I've been noticing recently, right, is once price gets to 75% of my target, right, so that is 100%, right, this is 75. I've started moving my stop loss to break even. So my stop loss is now at break even. Whether we, I can only win. Well, sorry, I can break even or win now at this point. Right, so my stop loss is at break even, and this come about from trading the indicator, actually, right? Sort of moving our stop loss to break even once price has reached a certain level. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's what I'm in. Pound yen, I can only win or break even, right? My stop loss is now at break even. So I wanted to share that with you first of all. Let me have a drink of water. I've got an incredibly dry mouth today. It was all those beers when I woke up in the morning. Wasn't really. Right, but I want to share with you US dollar majors as well, guys. Right, before we do, let's say hello to a few people. So Cephas Bonacci, he is going to win the dollar bills, yeah. Luigi, how are you? Path, hello. Fomaleko, hi, how are you? Luigi, okay, Luigi missed the free class but watched. It is recorded. So what we're going to do, guys, if you missed my free class this morning, we are going to send you the link, right, to my free class. And if you want the link, guys, just quickly listen to this video right now. All right, guys, real quick, before we continue, if you're watching this and you understand price action, but you can't stay consistent, you know the setups, but you keep giving back your gains, then listen up. On November 24th, I'm opening the protocol room. This is the exact system I use to trade every single day. The same approach that has made me a Forex analyst for investing.com. It's not another strategy, it's structure, strategy, risk and money management, and psychology, the three areas that give you a trading edge. And look, I'm only taking a small group because this isn't about cramming hundreds of people into a Discord and calling it mentorship. This is proper guidance, the kind that actually fixes the cycle of winning for 3 days straight, then blowing it all in one revenge trade. I've worked with traders who have had the exact same problem. They didn't need more chart analysis, they needed discipline, a system they could execute under pressure, whether they've just won or lost. The waitlist opens now and spots are limited. If you don't fix this now, you'll be having this same conversation in 6 months. Still inconsistent, still stuck in the same job. Don't let that be you. Links in the description. Sign up today. Now let's get back to the vid. Okay, guys, so yeah, the link is in the video description. And if you want the recording from the free class, join that and say, oi, I want the free recording. Yeah, so check that out, guys. And try, if you want to be part of the protocol room as well, again, check out for your email. Some of my team will be getting in contact with you. And I'm just going to work with a small group of traders and for 3 months in order to make them consistently profitable. Right. So if you want to be part of that, guys, yeah, click on the link. Right, Niraj, hi, Mr. Billionaire, hi, Jane, hi, Tom, my friend, hi, Jane, me, Tarzan, Tony, how are you? And Jane wants to look at US dollar, right? New Zealand dollar, US dollar. And this brings us on nicely to what I want to focus on, right? Now, I like US dollar strength. I spoke about this in my weekly forecast. If you haven't checked that out, please go check it out. And yeah, I'm looking at US dollar strength. And New Zealand dollar, US dollar, get my teeth in. New Zealand dollar, US dollar is one such trade, right? Now, why are you not moving properly? Here we go. So, we are seeing a breakdown. Right, New Zealand dollar, US dollar held on to that low, but ultimately now, we're seeing this breakdown. Okay, so we're looking for sells on the H4, right? But let me show you the daily, because daily is obviously my direction. And you can see we are in this downtrend. This is what we're seeing. We've retraced to our smart river, which is part of our price action indicator. Check it out. And we've got this nice bearish candle as well formed yesterday. So everything's telling me we could potentially take price back down to these lows. And if we go back to the H4, as I said, right, we are looking for sells. We're in a H4 downtrend. And what I'm looking for, guys, is a bearish reaction in here somewhere. And this candle is not, that is a bearish candle. It's not a bearish candle. It's an indecision candle. But if we get a candle that looks something like this, right, that's, a red bearish candle on New Zealand dollar, US dollar, I am very much interested in selling this, right? It's looking like the next H4 candle won't be that, right? We'll see, but it's looking like it's not, right? We've got an hour and 45 minutes actually. But if we get something like this, I will be selling back down to these lows, right? Start selling here, stops above here, get my 1:1, and then potentially I'll let some profit run as well, right? So that's what we're waiting for with New Zealand dollar, US dollar. But yeah, I want to sell it. It's the same with Aussie dollar, US dollar. Obviously highly correlated. If we go to the daily, right, we're starting to see these lower lows now, right? And then we had this big bearish candle. Now this looks like it's already come down to these lows. So this is less attractive to me now, right? Whereas New Zealand dollar, US dollar, again, let's just quickly look at that so you can understand what I'm talking about. New Zealand dollar, US dollar, these are the lows. It still has a lot of room to move into, right? Whereas Aussie dollar, US dollar is already at the lows. These are the lows, right? And price is there. So yes, I prefer New Zealand dollar, US dollar. And then I spoke earlier on about some of them have made their move. So Euro US dollar is one, right? This is a sell trade, okay? You can see on the day chart, we're in this downtrend. We're starting to see sellers come in, right? We're seeing some selling strength. And then if we drop down to the H4, yeah, it's a little bit untidy, H4 structure, because really, you know, that is the last low. You could argue that, right? You know, is that a significant enough move, right? But either way, we haven't broken these lows, right? So euro US dollar is a little unclear. Well, it's not ready yet, okay? And then some have literally made their move. So US dollar yen, right? This is what we're seeing now. Yeah. So this plays into the hands of my, right? We're ultimately seeing this. We've had a pullback to the river, and we've got some bullish candles bouncing off that level on the H4. So these are all US dollar strength. And if I go to the day chart rather than scroll out, you can see the next logical piece of resistance for US dollar yen is back at this 156. And there's no reason why it can't hit that, because we're clearly in an uptrend, right? And what I like about this uptrend is we're clearly getting it's tidy, right? Yeah, it's very tidy. We're getting higher highs, higher lows. There's no ambiguity here. And we got a nice bullish candle that broke those highs as well. That is a continuation of trend, right? This also make me like that pound yen trade, right? So yes, US dollar strength is what I am seeing. I mean, you do need to look at the economic calendar, guys, right? But there's not no big news. God, that was terrible English. There isn't any big news really coming out of, you know, ADP employment change, maybe, but there's no forecast because the government's a bloody mess in the US, right? And these figures are coming out at strange times. That's not helping things, right? So yeah, definitely US dollar strength I am seeing. Hello Nero, how are you? Mr. Billionaire wants to look at pound Aussie dollar. Okay, and guys, okay, we've got a couple of people wanting to look at pound US dollar. So let's just keep on this US dollar vibe quickly. Now, the thing with pound US dollar is that we had, I'm trying to get the best, we had a structure, you know, but we had this happen, right? That level got broke with this candle. So we're looking at a higher high and we're seeing higher lows. This is what is putting me off selling pound US dollar. And again, if you look at my weekly forecast, I was bullish pound, right? And then, I mean, now you've just got a lot of indecision, right? Nothing's really telling me to buy or sell this, you know, but I think there's potentially still a bit more room to the upside, right? Potentially back up to here because we're getting these higher lows, higher highs. It's not ready for selling. That's for sure. Not for me. Let's have a quick look at the weekly. Yeah, I mean, and just these weekly candles, right? We're bouncing off a support level, that's a bullish candle, bit of indecision. There just seems a bit more room to go with pound US dollar before we hit any resistance, right? So pound US dollar's not ready for me yet. If we look at H4, yeah, look, it's summed up a bit by this price action. The market, you know, I don't know what to do with it, and the market doesn't know what to do with it. And I don't know what to do with it because the market doesn't know what to do with itself. Yeah, that comes first. It's like the chicken or the egg, right? It's not me. Yeah, I don't have that power over the markets. It's not me not liking price action and then it's going sideways, right? It's just rough. right? So really, we want a kind of a clean break out of here, right? If we break out of here, I think we're going higher. If we start to break down from here, we're coming lower. But don't go jumping into that price action, because that is, the technical word for that is shit. So yeah, that is pound US dollar, guys. Yeah, Mr. Billionaire, exactly, right? New Zealand dollar, US dollar is better than pound US dollar, 100%, right? You know, obviously a bit of news can come out for the New Zealand dollar or the pound dollar and it just breaks all structure and everything. Of course that can happen, but technically speaking, right now, New Zealand US dollar is better than pound US dollar. What else are we going to look at? Right, and there you go. So, Tom, today's ADP figures are from October. Yeah, it's all a bloody mess, right? The government's shut. It's a mess. And then Mr. Billionaire wanted to look at pound Aussie dollar. Where are we? Okay, so we'll take a look at pound Aussie dollar as well. Before I do, guys, if I could please ask everyone to subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and please smash that like button. It really helps support the vid. Also, guys, please check out the things above my head. So if we start with the website, if you go onto there, www.simply-forex.com, you will get access to all of our premium trading education. Go check it out. Also, guys, if you look at down the middle, we have a free, that's right, free trading community. We've got traders in there sharing knowledge, ideas. You can have a chit chat about the football. So it's just a really nice community, guys. So just come join the free Discord. It's free. Come join it. And then finally, guys, if you want a great promotion, right, please come and sign with Pepperstone, a world-class leading broker. They are our preferred broker. And if you sign up with them using our link, we will give you free access to the VIP Trading Academy. That's where I put strategies, tutorials, my trades, everything. Also, guys, you will get a free Essential Trading View subscription. So check it out. It's a great promotion. I try, you know, when I do these promotions, I always think to myself, would I sign up for that? And the answer is yes. If I was starting out and I had these promotions, you know, I like this promotion. And also, guys, you know, a lot of what we do is to give you these $5,000 giveaways or give you free subscriptions to the Trading View. So try and take me up on some of these offers, guys, because it helps support the channel and it helps me provide value for you. Right? Because right now we are going to give a $5,000 funded challenge away to one lucky trader. All right, let's play it now. Boom, Mr. Billionaire. We will answer your question later on. And today's quiz to win the $5,000 challenge is all about me. You're probably thinking, Tom, you narcissistic bastard. Yeah, but it's all about me. It's just to check if you actually listen to me, right? So I'm just going to say the questions. I haven't got them written down. Obviously, I know the answers because it's me. So if you're ready, guys, all I want you to do is I'm going to ask a few questions. You just write your answer in the live chat, okay? And then total up your score at the end. And then we will use our incredibly enjoyable, sorry guys, one sec. We will use our incredibly enjoyable Wheel of Fame later on. Let me have a quick drink. All right, so yeah, questions about me. They're not multiple choice. You just need to know the answer. Some are easy, some are difficult. Right, so let's start with an easy one. What country am I from? Tony Gold, favorite drink, vodka. It's not actually vodka, believe it or not. I know I joke about vodka, and I'm drinking neat vodka right now. But okay, that was an easy one. So everyone is saying the UK. God. Path, it's not Italy. Ciao bella, bambino. Materazzi. Luigi, I apologize. I am from the UK. Those who thought I was from Italy, I know I talk a lot about Italy for some reason, but no, I am from the UK. So give yourself 1 point. Question number 2. What city? Okay, this is going to be okay. What city do I live in? So, what city do I currently live in? This is question number 2. It will get a little bit harder, guys, I think. Tony, sorry, Jay, I wish. Okay, so everyone got that one, right? Yeah, I live in Dubai. Now, what is the country that I currently live in? Because everyone thinks Dubai is the country, but it's not. What country do I currently live in? Fergal Sharkey, no messing around. This is more of a geography question, I think. Oh, okay. YouTube doesn't like my name. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to get, okay, sorry, I should probably give you the answers. Yeah, UK, I live in Dubai, and the country is the UAE, the United Arab Emirates. I'm having trouble speaking today. Right, next question. Should I give this away? How old am I? Or how young am I? So how old am I, guys? Be nice. No, don't be nice. Just be. I've said it a few times. I'm sure I've said it a few times, but this might be difficult. But how old am I? I do use oil of Ulay twice a day. Okay. Some people are going to get a lifetime ban, and some people are going to get rewarded with some of these answers. Okay, Lee, I feel as if you should win because you said 30 plus VAT. And I thank you for this answer. But I am an old git. I am 47. So whoever put me in my 30s, you deserve a point, to be honest. But yeah, but 47. Look at the grey hair. Yeah, it's a bit of a giveaway. Okay. Path, you look young. Path, I feel like giving you the 5K straight away off the back of that. So yeah, I am 47. Next question. I've run out of questions. Okay, about my trading. What is the time frame that is the most important to me when it comes to my direction of my trade? So what time frame is the most important to me when it comes to the direction of my trade? Okay, you do listen to me. This is encouraging. Okay. And Lee, this is true. Lee is saying you're a demon pool player. I am, Lee. I'm very good at pool, if I do say so myself. Yeah. Right. Yes, guys, the daily time frame. Daily direction is king. And then I enter on the H4, which also needs to be with daily trend, right? Correct. The last question is this. Trying to think of a question. What star sign am I? Now, I'm sure in a stream before I've said it's my birthday week or something. So I have given this information away, but I don't expect many of you to get this one. So what is my star sign? This is the last question, guys. This could make or break some of you. And if you are feeling slightly stressed out, just look at my background and just think calm, relaxing sunset thoughts, and you will be okay. Okay. What's my zodiac sign? What's my star sign? Okay. In the words of the doors, so for Sagittarius, Libra. Okay, few people going for Libra. Everyone's going for Libra. What the hell have I been telling people? Okay, guys, it's not Libra. It's not Virgo. Could be here a long time. Okay, guys, so nobody's got that one correct. All right, let's not go through all the star signs. But yeah, my birthday is in August. Oh, Neil, bang in there. Neil got it correct. Leo. I am indeed a Leo. I'm born in August. I'm a Leo. So there you go, guys. Those are all the questions about me. Welcome to my narcissistic quiz. And now can you please tally up your scores? Neil, you are late, although you did get one question correct there. So guys, tally up all of your answers. What did you get? So Fergal, good effort, Fergal. 5 out of 6. You do listen. Fergal Sharkey, we like you because you listen. Path lost. Not even entering his score. Yeah, okay. Cephas, I am start of August is my birthday. Niraj got 5 out of 6. Jane got 4. Path got 3. Any more? Anyone else? Okay, Nicholas is a Leo. Good. Nero got 4. Okay. So, Cephas got 5. Okay. All right. So, Luigi said, I don't listen. I guess my wife is correct. Yes, I also get that from my wife. Right, let's type in the names. So we had what the hell is happening here? So we had Cephas, we had Fergal, and we had Niraj. Right. You guys got 5 out of 6. Here we go. Let's see who is going to win the 5,000 funded challenge, courtesy of one of our prop firm partners, either Blueberry Funded or E8 Markets. Here we go. The suspense is killing us. Fergal, crack open the champagne. Congratulations, Fergal, you are the winner. So Fergal, what you need to do is come join our free Discord channel, and then just get in contact with us. Yeah, say I'm the winner of the 5K funded challenge, and we will tell you exactly what you need to do in order to get your free challenge. So Fergal, congratulations. And well done for listening. Right, guys. Okay, so well done, Fergal. Let's go back to some of the questions now that we had about trading. It seems a long time ago now. I remember pound Aussie dollar. Yeah, here we go. So Mr. Billionaire wanted to look at pound Aussie dollar. Let's take a look at my pound yen trade. Okay, so not much happening. Remember, guys, my stop loss is now moved up to break even. All right, so yeah, we'll keep an eye on that trade. Yeah, and any new trades coming up, guys, obviously I will enter them. I will give all my trading details in the VIP Discord, right? So come join that as well. But pound Aussie dollar, let's take a look. Now, this is... I actually, again, in my weekly forecast, guys, can I just blow my own trumpet? I've been incredibly narcissistic today. We're doing a quiz about me and I'm blowing my own trumpet. But literally, for the last 3 weeks, like 90% of my weekly Forex forecast ideas have pretty much happened, right? And this was one of them. Pound Aussie dollar buys straight up to this level. Right, and that's what's happened. Okay, now at this level, we're more interested in selling, but we were buying up until this level, right? But now that it's reached this level, this is ultimately in a bit of a range now, right? Potentially, right? We're ranging between here and here. Now, why are we ranging between here? There is a perfectly reasonable explanation. You do not need to go checking out the bloody interest rate of the pound or working out what the Bank of Australia is going to do. It's very clear what is happening. And it is this. We are in a daily downtrend. And therefore, we will see... Why has my pen got... Therefore, I'm just glad my magic pen's working. Therefore, at this level, we're going to see sellers. We are in a downtrend, right? So you're getting lots of daily sellers, right? Particularly at this level. But this is a very important weekly level, right? It was once upon a time very good resistance, and it's a big psychological level as well, 2000, right? It doesn't get much bigger than that for a psychological level. So there are buyers at this big support level, and that's what you're seeing, right? So what we're seeing are buyers at this massive level, sellers on the downtrend, on the daily downtrend. So you might well see this for a little while. I would, because daily is in a downtrend, I would still be interested selling this back down to these lows, right? So if the daily candle finishes like this, right, I would be interested in selling it back down to here. H4 totally disagrees with me, right? You know, you can see this level through here, guys. You know, I don't mean this flippantly, right? But these levels are so obvious to me. Sometimes the grey zone I won't put in, but for the purpose of YouTube, it's probably best, and people learning to trade. It's very clear level, right? Just historically, we've had lots of touches. So this is looking like a very, very good area on the H4 to start buying, right? So, we had that daily, weekly sort of range. We may well get that with daily and H4 because you've got daily sellers and you've got H4 buyers. So you might find we get a little bit of this as well. But ultimately, if we get a breakdown of H4 structure, maybe a retest, I think we have a good sell trade back down to this 2000 level. But only if this H4 starts breaking down, right? So that's what I would be waiting for. Or the alternative, right? This H4 carries on its merry way and we break those highs, right? And then all of a sudden you've got a daily structure break as well, right? If we go back to the daily, if we start breaking this level here, right, we're off to the uptrend. All right, so yeah, if those things happen, I would be happy to sell it. If we start breaking this level, I would be looking for buys. All right, Mr. Billionaire, so hope that helps. Right, let's scroll back down. What other questions have we got? Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Splash. Smash the notification button so you get all of my vids, and also smash that like button as well, guys. It really helps. Check out the website. Come join our trading community. Check out the Pepperstone promotion. Okay, so Max is liking the pound Aussie dollar sell. Yeah, so, I see Max's trades, right? So Max will take these levels, right? Max will take these levels in here to come lower, stops up here kind of thing. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. You can trade levels. I consider that quite a more aggressive entry, whereas my entry could take forever, may not even happen, but I will be waiting for this H4 to break down. If it does, I know buyers have given up. Then I'm more confident of the trade rather than just buy or selling it up here, right? But look, there's many ways to cook an egg, many ways to skin a cat. Don't skin cats, do cook eggs. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's what I would be looking at. Niraj, since you trade the daily chart and wait for H4 to enter, do you wait for H4 structure to form, a bullish or bearish single candle to form? I want all of that to happen. I want to be with daily trend. I want H4 trend. And if I'm buying as well, I want to see bullish candles as well. I want all of that confirmation. I want as many reasons as humanly possible to take a trade, which is confluence, right? It's just trader jargon for reasons to take a trade. But I want as much confluence as possible. And also on the flip side of that, I want as little contradictory information as possible. If I want to buy a pair, obviously I want a lot of confluence to buy that pair, but I don't want too much reasons to sell, right? There can be a lot of contradictions, and that would keep me out of the trade, right? And that's what I talk about all the time as part of the Discord and as part of the VIP and as part of my course, guys, is we need all of these things to align, right? Don't take half-assed, half-baked trades. Wait for the, the Don, the A1, the top-notch trading setup. Even if you have to wait for days, you don't need to be in the market. And actually, this, and I'm going to cover all of this in the protocol room. So please go check out the link in the live stream. If you want to be, mentored by me for the next 3 months, go check out the link in the live, in the video description. All right, guys. And on that note, I am going to love you and leave you. All right. So, yeah, guys, same time again tomorrow. Please come join me for the live stream. Have a great rest of your trading day, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys.